Happy Saturday. Hope everybody's having a great day so far. Just got out of yoga class myself, so feeling really good. Slept really good. It's going to be a great day. Beautiful weather, the sun is shining, and I woke up this morning. So I want to officially welcome you to the Daily Reader podcast on the Tony's Journey YouTube channel, where we read from a daily reader or a devotional, and we learn tools and principles, including but not limited to prayer, meditation, and breath work that help us to stay more present and to live better lives. We meet on here Tuesday through Friday, 7 a.m., and Saturday through Monday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. If you're new here, be sure to subscribe to this channel for future content and podcast episodes. As always, I want to thank y'all. Thank you for being here. This shows me a lot about you. You're committed to your self-care and your personal growth. Also want to give myself a pat on the back, for showing up and being committed, staying committed to my self-care, personal growth as well. I trust that if you'll continue coming, that you will definitely benefit from it. If, this is the big if, you actually embody the principles that actually take action to apply them to your life. You just come and listen. You might get maybe a little bit of change. The mind, obviously the mind is how we learn as monkey see, monkey do. So you'll definitely get some transformation from it, but it'll be a whole lot more if you'll actually really focus on embodying the principles. And even just one day at a time, right? Just one of these at a time. Take a little something you get out of it each and every day, and just try it on, right? Try it on in your life. And you know what? Hey, it may not work for you. If it don't, as we always say in the 12 steps, take what works and leave the rest. Which means take what works and throw out the rest. But I will say that I personally have found that the majority of the principles do work for me in my life, and have benefited me in very, very positive ways. So that's all I'm going to say on that topic for now, y'all. Let's go ahead and get started. So wherever you're at right now in your day this morning, go ahead and find a stopping place. Somewhere safe. That you can close your eyes for a few minutes to do this relaxation. And we're going to do it through breathing exercises and meditation. If you're just joining, I appreciate you being here. Thanks for joining us. And if you're new here, be sure to subscribe to this channel for future content as well as podcast episodes. Excuse me. Allergies get me a little bit, y'all. Give me 1 second. I'm going to grab my herbal tea real quick. I literally just got back from doing a yoga class. the door this morning without my herbal tea, so I'm back for it now. So if you're drinking something, coffee, tea, whatever, cheers. All right, so go ahead and get somewhere, get still. If you're not already there, give you another minute or so. Preferably feet on the floor, that's fine, but I'm actually doing a little bit of, got my legs crossed, just sitting, I guess you call it Indian style this morning myself. In my chair here. Okay, you can go ahead and close your eyes if you're comfortable doing so. And just take some breaths, breathing in your nose, out your mouth. We're going to do something called the physiological sigh breath this morning. I'm going to teach it to y'all. This is something that's been proven to help with anxiety if you have anxiety. I don't really have it that much, but on rare occasions it'll come up. This is, I may have taught it to y'all before, but in case you missed it, we'll refresh on it in this video. So what you want to do is breathe in your nose, and then when you get to really just about as deep as you can go, then you want to suck a little bit more in through your nose, and then let it out. And I'll model that so y'all can see how to do it. But what it does is it helps really calm the nervous system down. It takes you into the takes you out of the fight or flight or anxiety mode. Parasympathetic nervous system puts you into sympathetic nervous system to help you relax. And I've done it when I had like a lot of panic, and it really does help. You have to do it for sometimes a few minutes, but it's really, really powerful. It does tend to calm me down. So here we go. So in the nose. Take that little last hit of air through your nose. Just go. So you're kind of sniffing in like that. Let it out. I'm gonna keep doing it. Y'all can see what I'm doing here. And again, suck it in through the nose, real good. Just like you're snorting dope, which I've never done, by the way, but I have snorted some supplements in the past. Kind of funny, y'all, but yeah, thank God I've never snorted coke. I don't ever intend to snort cocaine. So we'll do one more, and we'll go back to our normal breathing. Already feeling a whole lot better, more relaxed, more grounded. Just after, I don't know how many, 3 or 4 of those, maybe 5 that I just did. Notice pretty dramatic shift in my body. So I trust that y'all do as well. Let me know in the comments below how that went for you. I'd be curious to know even at the end of this, if it helped you or not. If you had any anxiety, worry, panic, anything like that. Like I said, it's pretty dang powerful in my experience, and you can look it up. There's plenty of information online. It's called the physiological sigh breathing technique. It got me so relaxed, I feel really good. I feel like going back to sleep, y'all. Even though I'm not going to do that. Get up and get things done after this. Do a little bit of work, and then do a little work around the house, then go to work. Alright, so one more breath. Breathe in your nose, take it in as deep as you can. Then on the exhale, let it out audibly, releasing any other tension. It could be tension you're holding on to and don't even know you're holding on to it. So just trust me on this, y'all. Blow it out audibly. Okay, now we're going to do the full serenity prayer today. And prayer, God, grant me the serenity to accept the things that I cannot change, the courage to change the things that I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Living one day at a time, enjoying one moment at a time, trusting heart. Excuse me, I gotta get my paper. I haven't got it, still ain't got it fully memorized. Taking hardships as the pathway to peace. Accepting hardships as the pathway to peace. Taking as he did this simple world as it is, not as I would have it. Trusting that he will make all things right if I surrender to his will, so that I may be reasonably happy in this life and supremely happy with him forever and ever in the next. Okay. I think it's the 14th. I gotta check my calendar again. Y'all excuse me for just a second. Curdy, doing good. How are you? I was ahead of myself, y'all. It's not July the 14th. It's July the 12th. So, here we are. All right. Oh, it relaxed me real good, y'all. That physiological sigh breathing. Whew. Oh, yeah. Let me get back alive here a little bit. There we go. Thanks to Al-Anon's emphasis on self-awareness, now I know that I've lived in fear most of my life. When I took step 4, I saw my willfulness, and how that quality related to my fear. The more scared I was, the more I tried to control. Fear reared its ugly head, particularly in my belief that I wasn't good enough or smart enough to have joyful, trusting, and intimate relationships. Instead of allowing myself to connect with others, I would often avoid them. For example, once while out walking, I noticed a neighbor striding toward me on the other side of the street. My first inclination, that urging from a higher power, was to holler and wave, but instantly I disregarded that thought. She turned the corner, and an opportunity to try out a new behavior and initiate a connection with her was lost. After my walk, I felt uncomfortable. I looked at my options, decided to let it begin with me, and called my neighbor. I felt as if I grew up a little bit by choosing to talk with her rather than keep silent. I also felt good about taking the risk to move toward intimacy with another human being. I'm beginning to recognize more occasions in which my choice to isolate hinders me from the opportunity to build healthy relationships. My higher power and my growing awareness of this character defect will surely help me develop the receptive, willing trustfulness needed to open up to others and to allow them into my life. Thought for the day. I'm willing to learn new ways of relating to the world as I let go of my fear. I trust that my higher power is with me and within me. My higher power is the confidence within me that makes me unafraid. That's from the book As We Understood, page 105. Good stuff. Yeah, I really can, I guess I can't really relate to the isolation as much, y'all, to be honest, except when I was a kid. When I was a kid, I did isolate a whole lot. Like, I went into my room, I stayed by myself, I went outside, I went into the woods. A lot of times, when I done that, it was just really to connect with nature. But sometimes it was also to get away from toxic alcoholic stepdad that I had and lived with at the time. Or even bullies. I got bullied growing up. I don't know if y'all know or not, but I got bullied growing up in school years ago as well. And so sometimes I would just get by myself and just stay by myself at times. And I think a long time's okay, y'all. Let's just take it to the extreme. Like, my experience is, you don't want to be alone like all the time. You want to have that connection. We're meant to be social beings. That's how God created us. And so yeah, I'm pretty social, I guess you could say, in my life, y'all. You can see me coming on here. I'm on YouTube. I do some other things with my Facebook. I'm also in a 12-step group that I help create with 2 other people. We got anywhere from 4 to 7 people that show up pretty regularly on a weekly basis. I also have a men's work organization that I'm a part of called the Mankind Project. If you want to check that out, I don't make any money promoting this, by the way. And we have, I don't know, anywhere from probably 4 to about 8 guys that show up there, and that's every other week we meet for that one. And yeah, I'd say I'm pretty social. I don't really isolate too much, y'all. So, but I do get my alone time. I do have that right now. Obviously, I'm alone in my travel trailer here that I live in. But here in a little while, I'll be going out doing Uber and DoorDash, things like that, and I'll be back around the people, right? And so it's important to notice that and not isolate all the time, right? But that's pretty much what I got out of this. Also, really realizing that fear is actually it's a character defect, but I also believe that some fear is, and I could be wrong about this, but I believe that some fear is God-given, right? If you didn't have a fear of getting hurt or dying, you might get up and go up on a bridge and jump off of a bridge, right? So I think that God put it in us naturally, but we're not really meant to fear other than that, I don't believe, like other than our natural fears that were created to help protect us, right? And that's kind of how the brain is wired too. The brain is very interesting and very multifaceted. Sometimes the fear can actually get in the way of our personal growth if we let it, right? The fear, and it's not good fear, it's just fear that really just comes from our beliefs and maybe some things we were taught, thoughts, beliefs, growing up, right? So sometimes fear can get in the way. So it's important to notice when the fear is actually a legitimate fear that we really need to be afraid. Like me, I literally hate snakes. If I see a snake, I won't get it. I won't get close to a snake like at all, y'all. I just don't. I don't like him things. But it's kind of like heights as well. I really get scared when I get real high. I don't like heights. And I think to me, it's probably afraid of maybe a fear of falling or something. I think that's what I've pretty much traced that back to. So anyway, y'all let me know if y'all have any thoughts about this reading today. Leave it in the comments below. Anything that you want to add or any questions, you're welcome to ask any questions too. I'll answer them. If I can't answer them, I'll get you an answer to it. And y'all, that wraps it up for today. Hope y'all have a great weekend. Great rest of your Saturday. Just now getting going here. So y'all take care. Look forward to seeing y'all tomorrow morning again, y'all. We'll be here 10 a.m. Eastern time. As always, y'all, peace and love. Bye for now.